Solo vete de mi vida. No quiero verte. Drop, 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 drop. I dropped your ass on your ass. Dropped your ass on your ass. It was a game. You thought it was gonna be easy. You thought you were gonna get my bread. You thought you were gonna play me. You thought I was a stupid. You thought I was real niggas wanna get with me, but no one thing. The only king I ever love is that real nigga B. Los blanquitos siempre envidian y maldicen. Yo siempre le doy sonrisa y lo sigo para arriba. Yeah, your city, I'ma stay around your city. Vibing in the city, being baddest in the city. Drop, I dropped your ass on.
What is going on, entertainers? So I'm coming to y'all with another video, and we talking Justice Cabaret. Woo! Finally a break for baddies. Y'all know I love me some Joselyn. She like, I don't think y'all know how excited I am, because it's like we finally getting something different. Like we finally get so like fun. We finally get so entertaining. Like we finally get so with storyline. Finally get so with background. Like it's just like, yes, finally. Now the episode starts off with, which by the way, like shout out to Joselyn. It's the aesthetic for me. Let me tell y'all why. To me, Joselyn will always forever win over Natalie, because she loves to try to compete with Joselyn and read Joselyn and say she got more money than her and this and that. To me, Joselyn has nailed owning an aesthetic. She has nailed to me continuing an aesthetic. And that's why Joselyn to me will ever win over Natalie, because it's like Natalie's aesthetic in regards to baddies changes every season. Like the first few seasons, it was good. It was given a little bit of BGC. Then it changed to like hosting and rapping. And then it now is a fight camp. So it's like with Cabaret, it has never changed the aesthetic. It's been the same from the beginning. It has evolved, don't get me wrong, but it's like the aesthetic has always been king. Like it's always been king. So shout out to Joselyn. So the episode starts off with the whole post situation between her and Hennessy. Y'all know how Hennessy was talking about the Puerto Rican parade, the Puerto Rock on. We all know the Puerto Rican parade, about what happened and what went down, with her basically talking crap about Joselyn. So they start off with all the posts that Hennessy was making about Joselyn, right? And then it goes straight to the parade. I love the fact that they didn't try to, skitter scatter or anything. We went straight to the meat and potatoes. So then we get to the parade. Arriba! Okay? So Joselyn, she and her Ferrari. He messed up my Ferrari. She dancing and twirling in her pink Ferrari, and she's getting ready for the parade and the floaty to start. Y'all, this scene oh yeah, by the way, y'all are gonna get a new music video. So don't think that's gonna be the intro. We are gonna get a new video, so stay tuned for that. Okay. Now this scene had me crying, and y'all wanna know why? It's because of Daddy. So Jocelyn's talking to the girls, right? Mind you, they all look like a ball of Pepto-Bismol. They all dressed up in pink except for Joselyn. Joselyn looked like a gay version of Pepto-Bismol. So they all standing there, and Joselyn, she gonna tell Hennessy, she like, you ready to get fired or you wanna do your scene? Huh? You ready to get fired or you wanna do your scene? What you wanna do? So Hennessy's like, what? I'm coming here to do my job. She like, no, tell me what you wanna do. You wanna get fired or you wanna do your scene, bitch? What's up, bitch? Okay? So Hennessy's like, man, you're not gonna be talking to me like that. She like, what you mean? Talking to you like what? Talking to you like what? You gonna get fired or do your scene? What? What's up, bitch? And then she ends up bow. She ends up kicking Hennessy with her Ferrari boot. Okay? And then Hennessy kind of goes back. This Danny. I'm like, why are you crying? Let's go to the cabaret. Like, Danny was in ruins, girl, because her bestie boo Hennessy. Let me tell you why Danny mad. Danny thought that she was gonna have Hennessy this season to have her back, since her and Drea, of course, starting off in the season. I don't know how it ends up. By the end of the season, starting off this season, we're not bosom buddies. These two were not tight as clams. So she thought that she was gonna have Miss Hennessy as her bestie boo, but she turned against the queen. You never speak against the queen, mama. So that's exactly why she was in ruins. That's why she was in tears, because she did not think that her and Hennessy would be split apart. So she like, so John's like, get that whole puppy, get that whole puppy, get that bitch back. Get that bitch up off me. Yeah, get her. Yeah, get her back. So all the girls are starting to like kind of surround her and stuff like that. Hennessy's like, man, you Joseline, what you talking about? Suck my. Okay, real New York like. Y'all know that Hennessy is real New York. Okay, Ricardo gonna step on the floaty. Justice is like, throw that bitch up out the floaty. That bitch not gonna come back to the season. Throw that bitch out the floaty. Okay, so they're trying to get her off the floaty, right? And then next thing you know, Danny start crying even more. Just like, bitch, you fake as fuck. You gonna stop at like crying? I'll beat your ass. I said, thank you, Joseline, because Danny, you was crying like, you know, somebody was telling Hennessy that she was gonna be unalive after getting kicked off the cabaret. Like, the tears are a little bit too much, Boogie Bag. Okay. Next thing you know, Oshious did the cabaret work. So she sort of like pushes or punches or something to that effect to Hennessy, and they start to get the squabbling. She boop boop. One thing about that Hennessy, the bitch is a fighter. There is a fighter because she turned Oshious everywhere but loose. She turned Oshious into a bad current, bitch. Like, it was over for you, Oshious. She flipped you around. She started pulling your hair. She baka. Like, she was backing you up, girl. Okay, the only thing you could do is, like, up front, okay? Now, Oshious' excuses, she had heels on and all this hoopla and all this, you know, kaflama. Nah, you got, girl. You got. My whole thing is with Hennessy, I wasn't a big fan of her last season. Do I think Joselyn could talk to some of the girls a little bit better? Yes, but apparently she was late to the parade, allegedly. This isn't confirmed. Mind y'all, her face is blurred. So it's given she threatened the Suzus, or they did not sign the official contract yet for the season, and they didn't expect them to squabble this early in the season. And she said, I ain't signed a contract, so if y'all put my face and y'all put this fight on, I'm gonna sue and I'm gonna get a big bag. Because that's the only reason why I think they blurred out Miss Hennessy's face. Okay? That's what it was given to me. Okay? It was given a little bit, why you being messy over there? Like, it was given a little bit of that. So after that whole fight situation happens, they get her up off the floaty. And Joseline kind of makes her way off of the floaty. And she feeling away because Danny and Drea, she didn't feel like really had her back, and Oshious was the one that really did her one. So she walked past Oshious. She's like, how you doing, Oshious? Oshious just like, man, like, you know, my heels, I had my heels on, and like, I wasn't ready to fire. You feel me? Like, you know, I did what I could do, but like that bitch, man, I still got her good. Okay? Justin's like, you still look beautiful. You still look beautiful. It's okay. Okay, you can't fight. It's okay. So Danny ends up being there. And Danny is basically like, oh, like, you had all this mouth and you did all that for Hennessy, but you ain't had all that and did all that for Envy, though. You ain't did you did all that for Envy, though. So Jocelyn's just like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? She's like, I didn't like the fact that she assaulted me in Paris. Say what you want about the Cabaret girls, but they have been to Paris. Performed in Paris. That's a big deal. Okay? So she's like, I'm not over the fact that she insulted me and stuff like that. Like, I just don't feel like she keep the same energy with all the other like Cabaret girls. So Joseline is immediately like, sort of like, because I felt the same way. I'm like, wait a minute. Are you saying that like she wasn't right for defending the princess? Then you got a lot of nerve, especially after how you and Drea for these past few seasons, having Joseline back like that, and you not agreeing with what she did. That's crazy. So Josh is just like, okay, wait. You know, you need to worry about yourself. You need to be worried about yourself. You worried about what she's doing, but you need to be worried about what you're doing. It's okay when I do it. It's bad when a bad bitch do it. Okay? Like, you need to be worried about what you do. Okay? Because you and Drea, I'm not gonna like you bitches act like y'all real. Y'all bitches really fake. Okay? A lot of you bitches really fake. A lot of you bitches talk a lot of shit. And y'all think y'all real, but a lot of y'all bitches is fake. Both of you bitches fake. I'm sick of you bitches. I said, oh, one thing about Joseline that I love, she gonna always clock Danny and Dre. And I love her for it because she gonna keep it a butt and she gonna keep it honest. Now, let's get to this Cabaret Disco Shoes video. 10 out of 10. This is what I'm talking about from the beginning of the video that I told y'all. Joseline understands the word aesthetic. Like this new background. Y'all like the new background that she uses? I gotta do a little bit more to it, but you know, yeah. But yeah, she just gets the aesthetic. And that's why I love Joseline, because it's like she just gets it. Like she gets it. She doesn't mimic other people. The only thing I would say, she's been giving a lot of homage to Beyonce as of late with the Cowboy Carter era, because that's what this video was giving me. Beyonce gonna send you a cease and desist, bitch, because this is giving me very much, 16 carriages, like a whole lot of Texas Hold'em, all of it. Okay. Beyonce didn't give us visuals, but Miss Hernandez, she helped the nigga out. You know what I'm saying? The video was amazing. I think the visuals look nice. It looked very professional. Joseline looked, of course, amazing. So y'all, it's time to introduce the cast. Joseline premieres this Build-A-Bear outfit. Y'all know I'm not a fan of the Build-A-Bear outfit. I just said it on my Baddies recap video. Like, I do not like the Build-A-Bear aesthetic. I don't know what's going on with these Build-A-Bears, but like, it's a lot of bears. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan. Okay, I'm just not a fan. So she looked cute face-wise though, but it's just the outfit was just like, it made her look bigger than what she actually is. So Joseline gets out of the car into the California mansion that the girls are going to be staying in. And it looked so amazing, the house. Just the aesthetic of it looked amazing. And she sits down with, of course, Ballistic and Melissa, and they start going over what happened. And she was just like, I'm disappointed in Danny and Drea, and I need to pick a bone with both of them. Okay. And I'm surprised they didn't even have my back. The only person on my back was the white woman. When I tell you, I screamed. How you gonna call that bitch a white woman? Oh shit, y'all, for y'all that don't know, Oshious really is black, y'all. Like she's just a lighter, her mama, like I either her mama or her daddy black. She had talked about it on Instagram, but like the lady really is black, y'all. Like no shade, like she black. So it was like that was funny as hell when she said that though. She said the only person on my back was the white woman. Okay, so she said she holds a special place in her heart for Oshious, and that Danny and Drea, she feels are traitors. Let me tell you this, I wouldn't be surprised this season, because I didn't pay too much attention to the trailer in the season, because I kind of like, I don't want to be spoiled on the Cabaret, because we get so spoiled on Baddies, because we kind of know everything before shit airs. But I feel like Danny and Drea, they're going to start turning on Oshious, because they're going to see that Oshious really rise for Joseline more than she does, more than they do. So that might turn into envy and a lot of jealousy. So, of course, Danny and Drea are coming back. We all know that's a given. They're like OGs at this point. It's like y'all have OG baddies, we have OG Cabaret girls. Then we have Des and Neek. Now, Joseline said, I got to see about this. Why you got to hate on Neek? Can we leave Neek alone? Leave Neek alone. You feel me? I feel like Neek needs to be protected at all costs. So leave Neek alone, okay? Don't touch Neek. She's ours. Now, when it comes to the whole situation with Des, okay, we need to know the tea this season about Miss Des Dior and Melissa. Okay, I want to know about her and Melissa. Like, I want to know the tea. Am I the only one? Like, we need to know how y'all met. Does she, have some bites of your Cabaret panties? Like, we want to know. Miss Natural comes back, you guys, which I saw her when I went to the tour when they came to Florida. So I wasn't surprised that she came back. Plus, a lot of the fans were requesting her to come back. Not gonna lie, a part of me wishes Yummy was back, because I love to see her Yummy's rivalry. Am I the only one? Now, T-Love, you guys, is back. Now, T-Love, to me, the jury's still out on her for me, because, like, she's already coming in the confessionals talking about, I'm here to bop, bop. Y'all know she's here to redeem herself because of what happened with Miss Wet Wet. T-Love is never going to be able to live down that fight with Miss Wet Wet. When Miss Wet Wet got on that pole, she did a twirl and still knocked you upside your head. People have not forgotten about that. It has went viral, okay? It's viral. You bitches is viral. Okay, it went viral, okay? So I feel like that's her main reason to come back, is so that way people, our last memories of her is her losing that fight with Wet Wet. Now, Joseline spilled some tea and let us know that apparently T-Love's sisters ended up jumping Miss Natural. So I said, okay, now that's why they brought her back. It kind of made sense after she said that, because when I did see the cast dropping the OGs that were coming back, she was one of the ones that to me didn't really make a lot of sense. I did see that she was beefing with some of the other girls online, but we didn't know a specific reason as to why. So that was good to know. Next, we got Egypt. Joselyn immediately is like, I don't like that bitch. I don't think that bitch gonna stay the first night. That bitch still got alopecia. Like, here's the thing. We don't know why Joselyn don't like Egypt. Do y'all remember? Because I forgot. Because I didn't like New York. I didn't like that season. I think that was one of the worst seasons. So it's like, I don't remember a lot from that season. So, like, do y'all remember why she don't like Egypt? I know she didn't like Egypt because she felt like Egypt was like rough and she used to like beat up the girls. But still, when she hit Daisy so hard, Daisy started bleeding and gushing. But I still want to know the specific reason as to why she do not like Egypt, because I was so confused when she said that. Now, Egypt says she's excited to come back and how the fans love her, how the fans have always wanted her back because she's an authentic person. So the next two girls they talk about is Lexi Gold, Isis, aka Duchess from Black Ink. Okay, Isis looks so freaking good in that confessionals with the dread. I love when people stylize dreads, and she stylized it so cute. And that's one bitch I know Jocelyn don't like. I know that. I know she don't like no damn Isis. Now that's one girl I know she not a big fan of. Now, Lexi Gold, when they was talking about her, Jocelyn was just like, Lexi Gold is back, but she got a pimp. She got a manager that's a pimp. How that's gonna work? My whole thing is I was surprised they brought Lexi Gold back because of what happened to her last season. The fact that she hid that she was a rapper and had a music career, she didn't hide it, not per se, but like she wasn't so upfront with it type ish that I was surprised Jocelyn gave her a second chance on the show. Now I know she's made some appearances on the tour, but for her to be actually on the show back again, I was kind of gagged. Now the last two girls to be introduced were Chinx and Envy Erica, aka I love that shit. I was so surprised Chinx came back because didn't you quit? Like this season is just full of surprises. Like when her quitting and Jocelyn allowed her to come back, I really did gag because like I know Jocelyn was pretty pissed last season that she left because she felt like another girl could have took her spot, and the fact that she left so early, that could have been another girl's spot. So in my opinion, I don't feel like they should have brought her back because I feel like if you quit last season when Jocelyn to me was not even at her worst, we done seen seasons where Jocelyn has cussed out girls left, right, and in between, and the girl still stayed. So for you to quit last year when she was pretty fair and nice, in my opinion, was like crazy to me. But hey. So next thing you know, Joselyn, after introducing the girls, mind you, at when she was introducing the girls, Ballistic, they have brought up Erica. She's like, oh, you don't like Erica because you think she a hoe. I'm like, wait a minute. Did something happen? Because I always suspected something. And I'm not starting nothing. This is alleged. Did something happen between Erica and Ballistic? Because if so, Jocelyn, you need to spill the tea. Because we need to know. As Cabaret fans, we are invested and we need to know. So she FaceTimes Drea and the FaceTime starts, what's up, pussy hoe? When this is what Jocelyn, like, that is going to be a new thing. I might clip that. I'm not going to lie. What's up, pussy hoe? Like, I might clip that. You know what I'm saying? So Drea's just like, I know you're mad at me and for everything that I did. I'm sorry for not having your back. Justice is like, shut up. Listen, after all I did for you and Danny, you let that white hole get on Hennessy. That white hole Oshious get on Hennessy, and you bitches are still there and have my back. You bitch, you stupid bitch, okay? I bought you out of the gutter, the scummy, crummy ghetto, and you didn't even have my back, okay? So she basically cussed Drea out, and she told Drea, gather up Danny, and we need to have a talk. And immediately I thought, she gonna make them bitches fight for not fighting Oshious. And I do feel like Jocelyn has every right to be mad. Like, if anything, Jocelyn has growth for those two more than anything. So, like, Danny's standing over there crying, and I really feel like she should be more mad at Danny than Drea, because Danny was the one crying, hoop ha ha ha, and during the fight, as if like Hennessy pays her bills or something like that. Like, girl, she trying to fight your boss. You better squabble her over there crying. So, y'all, it's time for the meeting of the people that were supposed to have Jocelyn back. So, Drea and Danny are standing outside. Jocelyn, by the way, Ivory, big Ivory, I want to talk to you. You see that little star by Joseline eye? That's how you do it without looking like you part of the Kiss concert. No shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you do the little star eye thing. Like, that is how you do it. Okay. Anyways, so she starts basically pressing Danny and Drea on why they didn't have her back. And Justice is like, bitch, I made you so much money, Danny. How much money you made this past year? Danny gonna talk about like 7-8 months. I made like 15,000. Girl, if you made that, oh my God. Girl, I made more. Please don't say that was right. Now she ended up changing it to 50. But even let me shut up. I was like, oh my God, I know you lying. So she asked Dre, she like, Dre, how much money you make? Dre was just like, I made 80. So that's when Drea was like, she was in her confessionals pissed because she felt like Danny was trying to be funny. Because Danny was just like, I don't want no smoke, Justin. Like, I don't know, like 15, 50. I'm bad at numbers. 5, carry to 5, multiply to 2, divided by 9. So Drea takes it upon herself and bow! And knocks Danny upon her suckers and pushed a little back. Danny's nose starts to bleeding. I'm talking about it starts to bleeding down. Okay. So that's when they start to kind of go at it a little bit, but then they kind of separate them. So Josh is just like, so why you just hit her? Why didn't you have why didn't you have my back last night? Why didn't you have my back the other day with that bitch? Why didn't you do that? Huh? What? Why? And then she's like, oh, I should have. Danny's standing there with a bloody nose. Well, it started to blood a little bit. It wasn't like full on gushing, but we saw a little root off. It started to root off. So she's standing there like, I bet she won't come back though. I bet she won't come back. Justin like, oh, you bet she won't come back? You bet she won't come back, or I fired the bitch. Huh? Which one is it? So then next thing you know, Oceans pulls up. I'm like, as if we didn't need any more drama. This is why I love the Cabaret, because we got so many storylines in one episode. Like, we don't need people to come back mid-season to make it interesting enough, Natalie. So that's when Joselyn hugs Oceans. Oceans like, oh, what's up, Joselyn? What you all here doing with these scary ass hoes? So then Danny like, scary? She like, yeah, scary ass. Because why didn't you have her back last night? Why didn't you do that? Right? Next thing you know, they start to get the topic. This Jocelyn, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this bitch. Look at this. Not gonna lie, Danny was sort of getting her. Like, she was sort of getting her. But one thing about Danny, she played too much. Danny plays too much. Because why did you put her wig on top of your head mid-fight? Danny just be doing stuff. And it'd be so funny to me. Like, what are you doing? Now, Danny got a little bit of the beginning of the squabble, but by the time Oceans was sick and tired, she kind of got Danny on that floor. I said, oh, she got Danny on that floor, and we always saw Dan. Danny's infamous for the punani lock. She said it in her intro. She sort of locked her in with a punani and just sort of like bow and like kind of dropped her a little bit. So it sort of helped that whole situation and her fighting freaking Oceans. Okay, let's turn this one. So they separate the fight and stuff, and Jocelyn was not having it. Jocelyn said, you take that bitch to the bathroom, okay? I don't know her status. I'm like, damn, Jocelyn. She's like, I don't know her status. No blood allowed, okay? Go. And then she starts giving Oceans her flowers. She's like, thank you so much, Oceans. Like, them bitches didn't have my back, and you have my back, and I don't want to go back. Like, I don't have my back. Every time I have my back, like, I don't want to have my back. Like, you have my Oceans. And them bitches, you fucking weird, Drea. You fucking weird. Drea's just standing there like, because she knew she messed up. Out of everybody, I was surprised Drea didn't hit Hennessy, because, like, Drea usually is the one that's the first to go. I will give her that. So she was more shocking to me than Danny. Okay? Now, after that happens, Jocelyn's basically telling him that, it's going to be a party tonight. Y'all going to meet some of the new girls, and it's a $50K prize on the line. And y'all see Ocean's wig off? Y'all saw them be the bees. I done told you the bitch is black. Didn't I tell y'all? That should prove it in itself. So y'all, Danny comes back for seconds. Danny, what happened to your fighting skills? Was Danny drunk this episode or what? Because like she usually fights a little better. I'm not gonna lie. Like, say what you want about her, but like, so you know, past few seasons she be throwing them. I don't know what happened this episode because you let Oshious get you. I said, oh, like Oshious was sort of getting her. I'm like, wow, okay. She's swinging back. She's like, she's sort of like. She doing like this, like she's on American Ninja or some shit like that. She's a Charlie's Angel. I don't know what was going on with Danny, but Ocean sort of got her a little bit. It wasn't really a fight, but like Ocean's was like stalking her. So Ocean's just like, you want to apologize or you want to kiss and apologize to the person you need to apologize to? What do you want to do? Okay. So Jocelyn's just standing there and she's just like, I cannot believe you, Danny. Okay. You sat there and you couldn't even tell you how much I fucking pay you, bitch. You said $15,000. So Danny just starts immediately crying. She's like, I don't know how much I like 15,000. It's the amount of money. The travels, the food, the clothes. It's $1 zillion. So Jocelyn walks up to her. She's just like, you know what your problem is? That bitch is your friend. Didn't I tell y'all? Pierre gonna always know the T and clock at. That is her friend, y'all. That's why she felt away. She didn't immediately jump because like her and Hennessy was supposed to be like a new duo. It was supposed to be like, you know, the new thing. So that kind of detoured her plan, to be honest, because you know Jocelyn, which you gets to boot. So I think that's more the reason why she didn't do it. Not because she didn't have Jocelyn back. It's because she was real cool and friends with Hennessy. But it's like, it's either that girl that you literally just met on the show or your check. And your check was almost at risk, which is crazy. Okay? She walks up, Jocelyn walks up to her. She's just like, that bitch, it's because that bitch is your friend. That is why you did what you did, okay? I was just like you, okay? My mama ain't take care of me. I was out in the streets, the gutter. My daddy ain't take care of me. But guess what? I'm more player than you hoes. I'm more player than you hoes. And Jocelyn, this daddy, she's like, oh no, but she know. She know. And then John said, no. She don't know. She don't know. And I'm like, she don't know though. Because you didn't get her. You let Oshious get her. Okay? Now Jocelyn makes sure that, you know, Oshious is paid for her services because she says she's gonna get the whole glam experience for having the Puerto Rican princesses back. Okay, so then we get to the bus. All the girls, we all know these bus scenes. They all get on the bus to probably head to rehearsals, and we meet some of the new girls. We meet G Baby. She says she's like a pole instructor. She's so pretty, y'all. She looked like, this is so crazy, but she looked like a badass baby mama. Like, y'all ever seen like somebody you like, damn, she looked like a baby mama. Like, she just bad. Like, she really is pretty. Next, we have Kara Hogan. I done told y'all there's a girl this season that's a wrestler. So this is the girl. I saw some stuff online, people making fun of her that are in the wrestler world. Apparently she didn't make it to the WWE, but she was like almost there, and she's pretty popular in the wrestling world. So people felt like this is a degrading thing to do after like almost making it in wrestling. But you know, some people have never even done any of the shows like this. So it's like, girl, don't be mad and don't be listening to what these people are saying. And then the last girl we had, this girl looks like Russian. Russian bitch, you need to give it up. Miss Kiana, I see right through you, bitch. You are Russian. Baddies didn't work out for you, so you decide to go to the cabaret. Natalie need to get you at the reunion. That girl looked just like Russian. It's not even funny. We meet three other girls. This girl named Love. She sort of looks like a member of the Malone family. The moment I saw her, I was like, is this bitch a Malone? And then we meet this other girl named Jane Doe, which I'm like, do you sell pussy? Let me stop. Because like, there's shade. There are certain names that girls go by that it's like, you could tell like, girl, you sell it. No shade. I'm selling cooch. I'm selling. You know what I'm saying? Like, a bitch like Sweet Japanese, you selling it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just certain names that you just be like, you selling, ain't ya? Like, ain't no shame in the game. Like, we all tune into it, and I love the thing of pose, okay? Till I die. So it's like, when I heard that name, I immediately said, you must be selling. And then we meet Rat-a-Tat. Y'all remember her from 2 Ways with Erica Mena? I knew half of that cast wasn't there for no damn love. Now she's on the Cabaret and she wants us to call her Gypsy. Okay. Now we all saw in the trailer what happens between her and Erica, so it's gonna be interesting to see if she even lied. One of the newbies apparently was like, "Oh, F the OGs" or something. Like, girl, this ain't baddies. Don't be coming over here with that. Like, be quiet. Like, don't even start that. So on the other bus, y'all, Chinx gonna join the bus. She talking about, "Hey guys, yeah." She shaking booty. She like, "Yeah, what's up, guys?" She hop on the bus like, it's sweet, right? So then Chinx is on the bus before when they get on there, and she's like, she feels away against Lexi. Lexi says she feels away against Chinx because of what she said at the reunion. Y'all all saw the reunion. Chinx was talking about how like they was trafficking, little girls allegedly. Which, by the way, I really hope that Lexi, you weren't doing that, and I really hope Chinx, you wouldn't lie about something like that. Because one, that's so damaging, and two, that's something that could be proved by the court of law looking at charges and records. So I just hope Chinx was lying, because that's some nasty stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it should be anything associated with the Cabaret. Joselyn. Okay? So Chinx is like, "You want to do something about it?" "Yeah, what's up?" They start to get the squabbling. Let me tell y'all, we all saw last season, right? Chinx and Lexi, y'all is too big to be fighting on that little base. Y'all both are bigger than the best. Like, what the fuck? Y'all was about to squeeze T-Love's peanut head into a walnut. Like, it is crazy how they both of them is, they not fat, but they tough. Okay, like them top bitches, like a petite girl couldn't, they couldn't hang. They just could not hang. Okay, they were both sort of getting each other. Lexi sort of got a little bit of advantage at one point, but for what it looked like, Chinx slapped Lexi down in the seat. Okay, Lexi has every right to be mad, especially if it isn't true, because that's some damaging stuff. If that's put out there about you, that could really ruin your reputation and even career. Okay, and that was about the episode, y'all. Shout out to Joselyn for giving us something different. Like, we got multiple storylines in one episode. We haven't seen that in like, I don't know how long. Thank you. Let me know what y'all think down below about this season. What y'all think about Oshious in this whole situation, and where I'll be.